fun to do battle I've had, was when I battled Ratchet. If you don't know why, watch it and it's self-explanatory. The most evenly matched battle I feel I've had, there's two of them. Those two being Streets. My battle with him is like my favorite battle I've done. I to this day don't understand why it's still slept on, but a lot of battles from that night, the views just for some reason didn't really pick up the way any of the MCs that battled the night expected. But that's my favorite battle I've done. And the other one, besides that, is Fats. Shout out to Fats, by the way, because I honestly thought he was about to beat me, honestly. And so, like, it was even every fucking round. Like, I can't even deny this shit. Like, I was shocked by the end of the battle, real shit. It was a fucking dope battle, though, one way or another. I don't even know how the fuck you thought about the grind time shit before the video hit the air, you know. With battling, I personally feel it's whatever your sharpest sword is that's going to get the people to like you, really. Because there's so many different styles that are brought into it. It's almost like, I don't really consider battling a sport the way other people do. It's more of just like, it's showmanship, because battling isn't what it used to be back in the Scribble Jam days, where it's just people just spitting over a beat and who really just has the nicest flow and lyricism. It really is a fucking show now and showmanship. So I would say that, like, lyricism, no matter what, plays a role as far as I'm concerned, because you gotta be saying something dope and saying it in a dope way, no matter what. But if punchlines isn't your element, then multi-syllables could be your element, or even humor. But the thing that people get twisted is the fact that people don't realize that humor and punchlines are basically in the same level of creativity, because they both require the same amount of wit. If you're stealing jokes, on the other hand, it's no different than stealing punchlines. But regardless, if you're really coming up with dead original shit, that just shows that you're a witty person, especially if you're saying it in the right way. Because it's not always what's being said, it's how it's being said. Not at this current time, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of the people that hit me up speaking on a lot of these MCs that they want me to go against it's not, don't get me wrong, talent plays a major role with that, but like legendary like cats in the battle scene like Thesaurus, Immaculate, Madness, Disaster, a lot of people like that, the thing is, like, they've been doing this shit for 5+ years. They've been around for a minute. I've really only been battling for not even 2 years now. I don't even feel, when it comes to battling, and I'm not even planning on doing it much longer, I've even hit my peak at it. And don't get me wrong, I feel I'm dope and I'm good, but I don't feel like I'm up to par to match up with somebody like that at this moment. And that's just me being real, like, straight up. You just want to go track for track, we can talk about it. But when it comes to that full-blown battle format, I don't feel I'm up to that right now. No. No? I do not only eat fucking rice. No. Donatello is the shit, though. 1, because his name has Don in it, and 2, he rocks fucking purple. That's one of my favorite colors. I don't even know martial arts. The most martial arts I know is playing Mortal Kombat. Yes, I would buy a Bone Fights video with no phone. The grind time battle, it really, alright, it was an L, it is what it is with that. I look at it like this: in order to be to the top, you gotta know what it's like to be at the bottom. Even my first battle I had in AHAT, I lost it. Regardless of what people saying, feeling I got robbed, I still lost, and that's how I take it. I don't get on some egotistical shit, oh, I got robbed, blah, 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 whatever. Whatever loss I've had, I mean, I might say it in my bars or whatever, but I still take everything as a lesson learned. And people can say whatever they want about that grind time battle, but I still walked off the fucking stage and got props from half the battles I've been watching for fucking 2+ years. That being SoulCon, PH, a few other people. I walked in the fucking place and I felt right at home. Like, people were showing me love right off the bat when I came up there. Shout out to fucking Direct, Poison Pen, and Sarah Connor, by the way, for having me. I will be back out there very soon. Alright. The thing that people get twisted with that is everyone, like, classifies me as an atheist, devil worshiper, whatever you want to call it. It ain't even that. I just altogether have my own beliefs with things. I don't feel a need to explain it because I don't feel that shit has anything to do with my actual skill and talent. And no, I don't feel God fucked up my face. The reason why I say that, I get bitches hollering at me every fucking day. So obviously he ain't fucked up my face too bad. And if it is fucked up, he fucked it up in a good way. No, I would not. I would not think about trying out for the Jabberwockies. One, I haven't even attempted the b-boy in like 4 to 5 fucking years, and I would say the most dancing I can even do right now is get a lap dance. So that isn't really me dancing. With judging, I never really agreed with judged battles to begin with because of the fact that when I first got into watching battles, like before the Scribble Jam shit, obviously most of those were judged, but they were, from what I remember, they were judged by the crowd. But besides that, like the acapella format, like with Smack DVD and all those, they were really just, there were no judges in it. Like if you watch any old battle with Murder Mood and Loaded Lux and any of those cats, it's just, they were classic battles and they cut off right at the end of it. I personally feel it should be the people that watch them that should make the decision on who wins. That's one of the reasons why URL is a very dope and organized fucking league, because they have a voting system and the viewers are the ones that decide. But I mean, a judge to me is nothing but a person with an opinion, and opinions can mean anything. They can like one certain style and be biased to that style even if the person is dope. If they don't like what the person is saying, even if it's well put together, they're not going to look at what's actually being formatted, they're just going to look at the content. So to me, judging isn't shit. Ty's wouldn't start some gay shit to begin with. If he even did do gay shit, he'd probably get drop kicked. Out of love. Out of love. That's my nigga. Regardless. If he did do some gay shit, I would drop kick him. And I would not finish it, because that ain't my flavor. The battle with Nove, it was personally, alright. The thing about that is like, I mean, people can say what they want. Once again, it was a loss, it was a lesson learned. I mean, I don't personally feel I did lose that one, but the thing that people don't understand, for some reason everybody thinks I'm running around harping and bitching about that battle. It is what it is really at the end of the day. People are going to rock with Nove, and people are going to rock with me saying that either one of us won, really. And people have their own reasons. A lot of commenters don't really know what the process actually is when it comes to the new modern age of battling. And so they're going to say what they want to say. The majority feel I won, and I'm comfortable with that. One way or another, I disappointed some people, but at the same note, I also gained a lot of people from it, because there's people that hit me up to this day on the internet saying the first battle they ever even seen from me was the Nove battle. So it was still a good look regardless. I acted a fool when people still know what's up. So it's cool with me. Regarding that, the thing that people don't realize when it came to me using that prop, I'm not the first person to ever do that. I've seen people use it. I just honestly thought it was fucking hilarious, which it ended up being. And regardless of me losing or not, people still remember that video for me doing that ridiculous stunt that I did. So, I mean, I don't even consider myself a comedian. Yes, I'm funny in my battles or whatever, but humor works. If I ever joined another league, I would not change my name to Donnie Exercise. If anything, I would still be Donnie Menace. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to acapella battling, that's what I meant to say. Acapella battling, the longest I've done it was that. Now, I've battled over beats and shit at house parties and street battles and shit like that over beats. That's how I started, like a lot of other people. If it comes down to it, fuck yeah, I do it. I mean, it just comes down to really what's involved and what the stipulations are. But I'd be down to do something like that. The core MCs in Nightbreed are myself, Quez, J-Ties, anyone from the group outside looking in, Grim, and Pop Culture. And that's where that came from. Macrofy was a label that turned into a big network. It's ran by this guy named Professor Dev. Shout out to him, by the way. And a lot of the things I've done out in Las Vegas, they helped me out a lot. Like, they helped me with getting shows, getting a lot of people behind me out in the city. A lot of artists that are actually pretty popular in the local area have either worked with them or been affiliated with them. People will say that they haven't heard of it, but that doesn't matter to me, because in the actual music scene, if you keep your ears open, if you see a Waste Your Life be an artist sticker anywhere, that's Macrofy shit. And I to this day will always have love for that fucking group on top of all the artists that are involved in it. And I have love for them, but Macrofy really isn't active the way it used to be, but I still will always show respect to them. If you buy my album, you'll see the Macrofy logo in it. I also fuck with a label called Goldminer Records, which is ran by Clive Craven. And he's a talented producer. There's a lot of MCs in the squad. There's a lot of them that I the ones that I remember right now, there's Clive Craven, this group Diet Souls from Australia, this MC Nutcase, another cat from Australia, Absolute Carnage from Connecticut, you got True Grit from New York, Kid Fade from Canada, formerly of Psych Ward, fucking Yak. There's a lot of fucking people on it. It's a big ass network once again. We all make dope ass underground shit, and I believe in everybody that's involved in it, and they also help work with me. And also Fist Swap Management, the cats that be putting money in my pocket for doing collabs also. You want a verse from me, holla at me. I'm reasonable. Alright. Regarding, when it comes to Artisan coming back, I think it would be a good look for the sake of, I mean, he is one of the originators of the league. He was one of the first people to really start getting the channel like attention before Nove came around. And it would be cool if he actually went and started going against some of the new and upcoming MCs, or even one of the like legendary cats, like any of the top tier people, him just battling one of them. It would be a good look for the league. Now, when it comes to King Low, once again, I got nothing bad to say about Low. Like, him and Streets were the two people that talked me into joining AHT to begin with, because before, I always wrote battle bars and shit. Like, I always thought about doing it, but I was never all about it. I was always like, fuck battling. Like, if someone says some shit about me, just punch me in the fucking face. That was my original mentality. Until I met King Low in the streets and they talked me into doing it. Fresh would probably be the champ right now if he was still in the league. Rest in peace, Dan. That motherfucker was a beast. I never had the honor of meeting him, but I have watched all of his videos, and dude was talented. There's no denying it, like, hands down.
So,
if you didn't know, I don't just battle, I actually do make music. I was making music long before I was battling, and the whole reason I got into battling to begin with was to get my music heard. I do have an album available right now called Wrath of a Menace. Order the shit on www.donniemenace.bigcartel.com, or you can just get the digital version on iTunes. One way or another, get the shit, support your artist. Don't be a fucking faggot and try to download the shit for free, because I will track you down by IP address and whoop your ass Jay and Silent Bob style. Go to datpiff.com, D-A-T-P-I-F-F, to you illiterate motherfuckers, and download my free mixtape that I dropped in like 09, I think. Cause that shit is dope too. It's free.
Raw.
Download it, or I'll fucking drop kick every person in your fucking family with Timberland boots on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you to everybody that's been showing me support. Like, everything's just been getting better and better for me, like month after month, year to year, and I'm thankful for every person that's been showing me support. Keep showing me love, and I'll keep doing this shit, because y'all motherfuckers are the reason why I keep doing it. And if you don't know, Slaughterhouse Sessions coming soon, motherfucker. It's gonna be some crazy shit. It's Las Vegas shit, and we're innovating a lot of things that y'all are used to.